Hello, and welcome to another episode, another ep of Raw Impressions. It's Lou and Adelle's show. Lou, speaking of shows, Lou is in a band called the Folk Implosion, among the other bands that he's in, like Dinosaur Jr., who plays bass in that band, and he also plays bass primarily in the Folk Implosion, and they're going on tour like really, really fucking soon, like in a day or two. And Lou's got a lot of work to do, don't you, Lou?
Yes.
Yeah, you're gonna play bass on all of these kind of complicated the Folk Implosion songs that are kind of complicated for you. There's a lot of interplay between John Davis's guitar and your bass, but when you recorded that material, you had no intention of ever performing it live or ever having to play bass that way and sing.
Never.
Because it's difficult, isn't it, for you? You're not the best multitasker, but to move, to be bouncing around the fretboard with those bass lines, some of which playful music. It's a musical conversation, and you're planning on putting your voice over the top of this conversation. And hey, we know you can do it, Lou.
You can do it.
You know you can do it.
That's encouraging.
You can do it.
So,
thank you, 4-track man.
anyway,
Wow, that's unusual. He's not fucking busting my balls. He's
I
like,
know. He was really feeling for you. He was like, you can do this, man.
he was kind of giving me some shit about it being hard. And I did, when we recorded those records, I wasn't really necessarily thinking that I was ever going to be on a stage holding a bass and singing at the same time as playing the bass.
I remember you mentioning it maybe a few times.
Yeah, I've been
Not to say you're repetitive by any stretch.
I've been announcing how difficult this has been and how difficult it will be for me, and sort of and I've been annoyed by myself, my complaining about it. I don't know if I'm complaining, but I think I've turned a corner and I've become positive about it.
Yes, you have.
John Davis came to visit last week while you were in Wisconsin. And we played for 4-5 days or something like that?
Yeah.
John was playing with the rhythm machine and playing guitar and keyboards.
You set up in our living room,
Set up
right?
in the living room, which was very, very nice.
Nice.
So
That's great.
we spent some quality time together. And I thought of this morning. Now, lately, I don't know if anyone knows this, but Taylor Swift released a new record recently. Mm-hmm. What's it called again?
The Tortured Poets Department.
Okay, so we've been... It started to dominate our life.
Yes.
Again.
Yep.
I didn't think this new Taylor Swift was going to dominate our life like Midnights and all the records before. Because I thought, I don't know. I didn't... Not to say I thought she tossed it off, but I just didn't think... I didn't know. I thought it was an odds and ends record that she kind of
Maybe it was too soon for you after
Yeah,
Midnight.
it was too soon.
You were like, whoa,
how
wait,
could she
hold
possibly release another monster LP that will just be stuck in my head? Mm-hmm. So actually, before John showed up, I was actually reaching saturation point on the Tortured Poets Society? Department. Okay. I was like, oh my God. And they were in my brain. But now I just have Folk Implosion songs in my brain. It's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So what you're saying is those Taylor Swift songs are catchy?
They're very catchy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're very catchy.
And in fact, this might be your favorite album. Didn't you say that? Or well, something like that.
It wasn't my intention to open up a conversation about Taylor Swift. We're here to talk about the Folk Implosion.
I know. Well, you can just finish your thought.
But my thought was that I was reaching that level of saturation, that familiar level of just where you're living with Taylor.
Mm-hmm. She's living all over you.
She's living all over me. And and there's okay things, there's good things about that. And then there's the other part where I'm just like, do I make music? Am I a musician? You know, it really makes me doubt my purpose in life when it becomes so dominant.
Yeah.
You know, and so pervasive.
Uh-huh.
And this last record, the Tortured Poets Department, you've been playing it even when Izzy isn't in the car.
Yes,
Yeah.
I like it.
I know, you like it. I like it. but thankfully the Folk Implosion has swooped in just in enough time to save my sanity and to make me feel like I have a purpose in life.
Yeah.
And that purpose being
that you're also a musician and you also have something to present to the
I'm
world.
A musician. I've written a couple of
There's room for the Folk Implosion out there as well.
I do struggle with like wondering if there's room for me because the world is very full, full.
I totally understand that. I feel the same way with my own art. Is there room for me here? There's so much. I look on Instagram and there's like, it seems like thousands of women and men and people doing like the most amazing, cutest crochet and knitwear. And I'm like, why bother? This is already done. These people have hundreds of thousands of followers and views and their things. And
yeah.
But, you know, you have to just put that out of your brain. Just like, you know, remember that there's room for all of us, and there's room for you too, and there's room for the Folk Implosion. And I'm glad you guys had that week to rehearse, because I think it really boosted your confidence with playing the songs live.
Yeah, it made, when we play all of our songs, the songs that we've written, I mean, what did we have, like 6 records? I don't know. How many records do we have?
Don't ask me, but you've got a few.
Lou, you need to start practicing for these Folk Implosion shows, and you need to be doing that very soon.
I will.
How about right now?
Oh, okay.
You should really play My Little Lamb. Yeah, the song off of
bass?
the new Folk Implosion record. Walk Through Me is the name of the record. You should probably start practicing now, because you're leaving on tour in a matter of hours at this point. I mean, everything can be measured in hours, but double-digit hours, I would say. So, hey, get going.
Why don't
you try to play My Little Lamb here?
That's the hardest one.
Is it? Are you guys going to plan on playing that one live?
Oh, wait.
Oh.
I'll count you in, okay?
Yeah, I missed it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
My little lamb got himself so lost, he couldn't swallow her remorse. My little baby, she don't want saving, she don't want saving, that's alright.
Keep going, don't
Sounding
stop.
Good.
If they believe, that's not up to me. They've got to wander on their own. So buckle up, the word is not enough. The more I say, the less they know.
You know, this is good practice. Go.
It's on a watch, see 'em turn and toss between whatever and the why. Always, never, razor feather, the weather changing all the time. If they believe, that's not up to me. They've got to wander on their own. So cuddle up, the word is not enough. And where it's warm, they wanna go.
This should be easy. You're sitting down. You're going to have to stand up.
Oh, okay. You're going to stand at the shows?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm going to stand up. Look.
Go, go.
Is this your regular bass?
Yeah, this is the one I'm going to use. That's featured in the Natural One video.
Oh, wow. I didn't know this bass was so old.
Oh, yeah, I love this bass. It's my baby.
Is it?
Oh, yeah. I love it so much. It's still a solo here.
Is this, do you only play it in Folk Implosion, this bass?
Yeah, pretty much. If they believe, well, that's not up to me. And I don't know what I don't know. So cut all up, the word is not enough. The more I give, the more they grow.
Well, I think we all
Yay.
can agree that you probably need to be doing this a little bit more.
Oh. Well,
It
maybe
was
a little bit.
It was a little rough.
A little rusty,
was a
but you'll get
I don't
there.
know.
You'll get
It's
there.
not, not rusty. I mean, I feel kind of energized while I'm doing
I
it.
don't know if rusty's the right word. Just
Well, it's hard to sing and play. Did I tell you this?
you should tell me again. We could put that on a T-shirt. It's hard to sing and play. Lou
Should have that
Barlow.
shirt. I should have just wear that shirt. BTW. It's hard to sing and play bass at the same time. That's like
Who plays bass and sings?
Paul McCartney.
Oh.
And he's a fucking genius, of course.
Okay. Well, then he
Incredible.
just set the bar too high, didn't he?
Phil Lynott of Thin Lizzy did an amazing job of playing bass and singing at the same time. Geddy Lee from Rush. Not only did Geddy Lee play bass and sing in complex bass lines, he also played keyboards with his feet at the same time.
Wow.
But there's really not a lot of guys that do it.
Is there any women that do it? Sorry.
Well, I know that actually
On the spot.
there's some new wave bands that I love, no wave bands like Delta 5, I think. I'm not sure. Yeah, no, you put me on the spot.
Oops, sorry.
But actually, no. There are some.
I'm sure.
Michelle
Michelle
Nigello.
Who?
Michelle
What band is she playing?
Nigello.
She's a solo artist.
Oh, sorry. Oh, she just bass and singing?
She plays bass and sings.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and then there's a local woman who plays bass and sings too.
Mal Devisa. Mal Devisa. Mal Devisa.
But anyway, yes, my T-shirt. This is hard. Mm-hmm. I gotta get
Makes
that
me
made.
wonder if, so like in Savages, does only the lead singer sing, or I wonder.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
yeah. Most bass
Maybe
players,
not.
we got it easy. Like when
Yeah,
I
you
play with
don't
Dinosaur,
sing.
I play with
You
Dinosaur
do
Jr.
sing with Dinosaur Jr. though.
I do, but the way I play bass is more conducive to singing and playing at the same time.
Yeah, this is like, I know what you mean.
And I also
Yeah.
started doing that when I was 19. So
That's more reflexive probably at this
yeah,
point, huh?
like it actually, but in general, I play guitar and I sing at the same time.
Yeah.
And not the bass. And because the bass kind of needs to move around a little bit.
So you're just kind of stretching those new muscles.
Yeah, or re-stretching them. I've done it before, but it's like, you could say it's like riding a bike, but it's not. It's kind of like trying to ride a bike after maybe you had a terrible accident and you have to go through physical therapy in order to ride the bike again. It's just not that easy to fall back into it.
Okay.
But then again, I have to say, it's not as hard as I thought it would be.
I think it's going to be great. And, once you and John get a couple of shows under your belt, you're going to
Well.
feel really good.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello? I'm back. I'm back. Hello?
Hello.
The Folk Implosion have a tour.
Yes, let's talk about
Lou,
the
you
tour.
haven't been telling people that much about this tour.
Yeah.
You need to be telling people on your socials. I'm going to make sure you tell it on this Raw Impressions. Yes. The first Folk Implosion show is at Tubby's, a club in Kingston, New York, Hudson Valley. On the 15th and 16th, you'll be playing at Tubby's, but it's sold out. So there was no need to even
don't go.
mention that one. Sold out, Kingston. Then on your birthday.
That's nice.
Your birthday.
Good job, Kingston. Lou's
Your
birthday.
62nd birthday on
Yeah.
July 17th. You're going to be at the Rockwell in Somerville, Massachusetts.
That's Boston.
Is that sold out?
No.
Oh, come on, Boston. It's Lou's birthday.
And then on the
They
18th,
sold 100 tickets.
Oxbow Blending and Bottling. Oxbow Blending and Bottling. That's in Portland, Maine. You have to make a drive to get up there. Don't underestimate that drive. It's always longer than you think.
So true.
Yeah.
Once you get into Maine, man, whew,
Yeah.
people are on vacay and they're driving and they're going to their main spots.
So
Anyway,
there's
keep going.
definitely tickets ready for Portland.
Cedar Grove, New Jersey. You're playing in the backyard. You're playing in, you know where you've been. You've been there.
Melissa's
this will be
backyard?
your third
Melissa's
time
backyard.
Hi, Melissa.
Yeah.
there. Wonderful place.
It's a
Big
wonderful
backyard.
place.
Yeah. This will be
Go,
my
Wonderful
everyone.
host.
Bring your babies.
Go, you guys. It's
Oh,
lovely.
don't. There
Yeah.
is a pool.
It's really nice, for
It's
real.
easy. Yep.
I've been there.
On July 20th, another backyard show, another lovely backyard. This will be the third time you've been to this place
The
too,
other
Lou.
place
It's
in
in
New Jersey?
Riverton, New Jersey.
Fantastic.
Yes,
Yes.
people can buy these tickets on the Bands in Town app. It's not that hard to do.
We'll have links
It's big-
in the
it's
notes.
The easiest way to find these tickets these
Links to
days
everything,
to
guys.
this Bands in
Link
Town.
party.
That's what, if you live in Philadelphia, go
Yep.
to this show because it's just
Yep.
across the river.
And it's really, you guys, the neighborhood is like so lovely. And there's tons of street parking. It's easy. It's a beautiful big house. They have these two insanely wonderful dogs. They're gorgeous. They won't bug you if you're scared of dogs or you're allergic.
They're
they will
huge.
be like contained. But if you do want
And
them,
then on the
they're there.
21st
They're
of
amazing.
July, you're at TVI. That's a club. It's in Ridgewood,
Never
New York,
been
which
there.
I believe is
I played a
Buried
disastrous
Brooklyn or
Sebadoh show there.
something like that. I'm not positive. I think you've been there before, Lou. Then down to Baltimore, to the Metro Baltimore on the 22nd.
Don't know if I've been there with you.
We don't know anything about that, but it's going to be
Do you
great.
have tickets still for Baltimore?
Oh, yeah.
Then
Oh my
on the
gosh.
23rd,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
going to a famous,
So many.
somewhat famous house show spot called the Clifton House. And that will be
It's sold
in
out.
Where's
Chesterfield, Virginia, but I
Richmond.
think it's just, it's
I don't think I've been there
Richmond
with you, right?
again.
No.
It's tucked in Richmond somewhere.
That one's sold out, so
Adjacent.
let's
Yeah.
not worry about that one.
Yeah, that's sold out. There was 80 tickets available, and they're all gone.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Yep.
Nice going, Richmond.
Thanks, Richmond. I
Yeah.
played a motorcycle shop there once.
Oh,
My
neat.
dad was with me on that tour.
Oh,
Then a bit of a drive out to Tennessee, the very, very, very long state of Tennessee. This is more in the beginning. This will be the beginning of your Tennessee journey. And that's going to be at the Pilot Light, a fine club. Fun club.
Knoxville.
You've had some fun show there.
I've seen you there with Sebadoh.
It's got the big dome that they had for the World's Fair way back in whatever. It was a wonderful Simpsons
And is
episode.
that where we had fondue?
Yes. Did we have fondue? I feel like we thought we had
Then
fondue.
Cinelab, maybe like cinema, I don't know.
Melting
Cinelab.
pot.
That's
Melting
in
pot,
Athens,
yeah.
Georgia hotspot. Always been an alternative hotspot.
These shows have tons of tickets.
Definitely
Tons of
alternative.
tickets, you guys.
Tons.
Get in there.
Tons.
You're the other side of popularity.
Oh my
the other
gosh.
side of famous. And that's great.
Where's that one? Atlanta?
Athens.
Keep it real.
Athens, sorry.
And
Athens,
go keep it real
Georgia.
the next day at the 529 bar in Atlanta, Georgia.
And then
In
Atlanta. Okay. Tickets.
That one's doing really well.
Good job, Atlanta. Let's get on their Athens. Let's
It's
get
like
on their
fucking chock-a-block.
Pilot Light show.
By 10 a.m. all day long. No one moves in that city. The traffic is terrible.
Where?
Atlanta,
Oh, I know.
remember?
True. Yes.
Well, there's 134 tickets sold there, so
Fantastic.
there's got to be more left.
Good job, Atlanta.
Yeah.
But okay, we're gonna need Knoxville to step up. We need
529 bar
Athens.
in Atlanta. It might be kind of an early show, so if anyone is from Atlanta, Just skip out on work that day. You're going to have to start driving at about 7 a.m. to reach the show.
Oh, dear.
You could be exaggerating a little bit there.
I was going to say leave at 3.
Then, rounding off leg 1, and I'll stop here. Leg 1 of this tour, rounding off the tour, the Pinhook in Durham, North Carolina. I believe this is during Merge Fest.
It is.
Remember when you used to play Merge Fest, Lou? It's a wonderful festival. There will be people around. Hopefully they want to sneak out for a little break from the Merge Fest and see you play. Otherwise, no one will be there.
It's true that there's so many good merge.
Oh, there's so much happening. Damn.
The tour resumes in August.
Get in there, Durham.
We can go on about that later. This took forever.
That's where John lives.
I know.
Represent, y'all.
Well, I mean, there is 59 tickets sold in Durham.
Okay.
So
59 people. Thank you.
There are 59 people that are going to go and that aren't, maybe they're not Merge exclusive.
Wow.
They can look out. They can.
Maybe someone who works for Merge will want to go.
Well, they can reach out to me.
Yes.
I love Merge Records.
I know you do.
They're very, very good to me. And Merge Fest only happens I think every 5 years or something like that.
So the timing, huh? Yeah.
Yeah. So
well, maybe you can get like $5 off if you show your Merge Fest wrist bracelet at the door or something.
Absolutely
Just kidding.
Not. So 4-Track Man spared us reciting the dates of the second leg.
We'll do that. We'll do that closer to the second one.
Although it only starts like 4 or 5 days after
we'll still wait. We'll do it after the Mini Music Monday for the following one. How about we'll do the tour dates for that one then?
Yeah.
Okay, so our shows that we really need folks at are
Knoxville.
Come on, guys. Knoxville's like, how cute is Knoxville? I mean, if you're in Knoxville, you're in a great little place.
Yeah.
Go down to the Pilot Light. It's fun.
That's a fun
Farewell
club.
for now. Go see the Folk Implosion.
Yeah, go see them.
Start
They're
fucking
practicing.
These shows aren't cheap, even though they are going to be casual to a degree. It doesn't mean you can just get up there and fumble around the entire time.
Don't do that.
You're going to be expected to play at least 5 or 6 songs somewhat correctly, so get working on that.
True.
That's my goal.
Adelle,
I think that's good.
You know where I am if you need me. I'll be
I know,
here.
it's 2 weeks alone here. Gosh.
Holding down the fort.
What am I going to do here in Greenfield?
the Raw. I'll be here. Thank you all for listening to Raw Impressions episode number 85. 1985. Remember that year. It's hard to remember what happened in that year. It's kind of just stuck in the middle of an interesting decade.
That's when I started playing with Dinosaur Jr.
This is
Or Dinosaur.
Ep 85. Thank you for listening to Raw Impressions.
All right.
Newsflash.
Back to my newsflash.
Newsflash. Addendum
Yes.
to the 85th episode of Raw Impressions.
It's an artsy-fartsy newsflash, everyone. Ooh. Okay. So, yes, we received a very nice long email to our rawimpressionspodcast@gmail.com. You can also email us if you like. We really enjoyed this letter. Thank you so much. And they asked us if we would be willing to do a sponsored or unsponsored local ad. We don't have time for that because this event is on this Sunday. And so this is more of a artsy-fartsy news flash, just a local news flash we're providing. It's the Faun Fables, you guys. All right? What? It's the Von Trapp family meets the Partridges at who's that?
Kurt Weil's house.
That's not how you spell Weil, but...
Well, that's like the more German spelling of Weil.
Okay.
It's not Weil.
I was going to say...
It's not Vile, the guy from Philadelphia.
We know Kurt Weil, but that's not Kurt Weil. I mean, this is a different Kurt. Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, he says, don't use this. I'm just free associating. Oh, and I'm using that too. Oh, this is what happens when you email us. Sorry, guys.
So there's a show at the City Space's Blue Room at Old Town Hall, 43 Main Street, East Hampton, Massachusetts. 43 Main Street, East Hampton. East Hampton's close
Yes.
to here. too far for us to ever go there regularly, but
Well, and you'll be getting ready that night to leave the next morning for the.
I shan't be attending the
We
Faun
won't be
Fables.
attending, but the Faun Fables will be playing at City Space's Blue Room at Old Town Hall, 43 Main Street, East Hampton, Massachusetts, 01027. When? Doors at 5:30. Barry from Burlington opens with fingerstyle guitar. Faun Fables, 6 p.m. I think I also read on their website that this is like their album release party or
Faun
something.
Fables?
Yeah.
Oh, they're on. Yeah, they're kind of a.
They're cool. The guys, they're on, what are they on again?
Drag City
Records. Yeah. All are welcome. Sliding scale. It sounds like $10 suggested donation at the door.
So you can just show up and be like, I don't got any money.
Yeah, I just, Lou and Adele told me to come, but I don't have any money. Can we still enjoy the Faun Fables? I think the answer is yes.
Bring some Campbell's soup. Bring a can of soup.
Bring something. Bring yourself. But if you do have that $10, I'm sure
Sounds
they
like they're
would
very. It
welcome
sounds like a
appreciate
pretty
it.
casual thing, and also cake
Oh, sorry. Cake. There might be cake.
and poetry.
Okay, but free cake. So, I mean, I don't know if you want cake, if that's your thing. But so yeah, thank you for that email. I have things that we would like to respond to. Maybe we'll respond to in another episode because they asked some other questions. But in the meantime,
I gotta get going.
you got to get going. You're going to rehearse for the Folk Implosion.
4-track band has really set a fire under my ass.
You're going to get yourself all ready for the tour. The folks are going to buy the tickets. They're going to show up for you and John. Mm-hmm. And
Stay tuned for more tour dates.
Stay tuned for more.
Midwestern tour dates.
Yes. Yep. They're coming. They're coming across the country for you guys.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
All right. Mwah.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go.
Goodbye,
I'm gonna
everybody.
go.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Go practice those 4 strings.
Bye-bye.